Okay, for science, we're back on a regularly scheduled broadcast time to see if things break down in an hour again or not. Basically, I'm gonna just, like, oscillate back and forth between the two, with, of course, plenty of warning for all of you so you know what's going on. And we'll find out if we consistently have droppage around 3 or not. It's a good sign that we're already in good shape. The dashboard's actually kept up immediately this time instead of the lag we were having the past week or so. I'm going to take that as a positive sign. Now, you may notice that I'm a little quieter on the stream. I don't know how big a difference what I did will make, but I have fiddled with the sliders a bit again, trying to get myself and the game and everything into a nicer coexistence, because I keep not being happy with how much louder I am than everything. Obviously, I want to be audible, but I don't want to be so loud that I drown out everything, and I make it so that people have to keep it at a lower volume, thus making everything else completely inaudible. You know, it's an endless fiddle. Especially now that I made the mic quality better, it's more complicated. I've also readjusted the mic's position again, so that could very radically change everything. And you might be wondering, well, what spurred you to change things now after how long it's been? Oh, there we go. Those are the guys I was talking about the last couple sessions, the priests. It does specifically say assassinated, so I thought they were if they got knocked out or killed, but maybe knocking them out is fine then. I don't remember. We'll find out. Since we have the priest warning, let's be nice this time and actually... Oh no, that's what they mean by honoring victims. We have to kill 24 people. Okay, well, so much for the plan of knocking people out. But I could start by knocking them out and then just go through and kill them after. That might be a better idea than just going full crazy slash man. It's worryingly quiet so far, though. I don't like this. I don't like these entries that have no one watching them. Makes me really think I'm getting set up for failure here. Don't care for it. Nope. Sure don't. This is a dead end. Okay. I'm just searching for any signs of life. There we go. Oh, it's regular guys, too. Okay. If I remember right, your shadow vision shows you where priests can see. So this guy should be free to kill. Ah, it's on the other side. Okay. I don't think anybody will see him there, but I'll move him over here just in case. Ronin trousers. Yeah, basically, as is standard, let me know if any of the audio fiddle I've done is a good or a bad. I don't see it being a problem because Discord audio's always been fine and mic audio is now at the same level as Discord audio. It was slightly higher than that in the OBS settings before. I also realized that there's a percentage option instead of a decibel readout on OBS. I didn't turn it to that yet, but I might. That might be a little easier for my brain to parse. I don't know. I haven't decided whether it's worth me fiddling to that degree or not. But you know, I'm always fiddling. Yeah, see, there we go. There's a priest there. I don't think he fully discovered us. No, he didn't. He got upset about our existence, but he didn't see us well enough to be like, there's an enemy over there. He just saw that there was a something there. But you'll notice, aside from where the lines are going, we don't really see the priest at all. We just see like this weird emanation over there. But we have to dispose of him before we dispose of any of these people, or it's going to be an issue. There he is over there. Yeah, we can see him once you get close, but at a distance you can't actually see their outline the same as everybody else's. I'm actually gonna hop in with him. There we go. Because if I pulled him out the window, everybody was gonna know. All of China would know that I did a bad. So let's just move this out of here. Yeah, so it's when we go back to the mine after this map, I think, is the version of the mine map I was thinking of when we went there before. Is there's a segment in that hallway that you go into the mining area from where there's a priest in an awful position. And we were just having the worst time dealing with him. That's why that sticks in my mind so much. But as long as there's no priest around, we can just slice with impunity as usual. Also, everything will be fine. And it looks like we have to wipe out everybody that isn't one of the regular guys, just about. Actually, no, because we had a couple regulars we had to kill too, right at the beginning. So no, that's not true. I don't know. I thought for a moment maybe it's just all of the fanatics or something, but no. We already proved that that's not true. It is everybody on the map, okay. So basically we just do as we've always been doing, and we'll be fine. Works for me. I can't help but feel that this probably isn't going to make the dead happy, particularly. You know, I don't really feel like adding to the dead is going to really appease anyone, but I don't mind. It makes me feel better. Now that I remember this map, this one's actually really pretty straightforward. Pretty easy to do. Because it's only 24 guys across the whole map. And as you've seen so far, they're reasonably scattered. They're not, like, in a clump anywhere for the most part, aside from the one we dealt with there. I think there's, like, one other big clump of people somewhere. I feel like this is almost like a freebie. I did forget to pull up that so I can keep an eye on it. So go ahead and move that while I'm moving the body. There we go. Whoop. Well, that was awkward. Worked out. We're fine. Everything's okay. You, sir, saw nothing. Except a few inches of steel entering your eye hole. You definitely saw that seconds before death. Milliseconds? It might have been milliseconds. Doesn't matter. I could have disappeared the body before he turned around, but in his case, I may as well just roll on after him and deal with him. No, no entrance on that side either. How do I get into where this money is then? Huh. Am I blind? Was there a hole in the roof? No. No. What? That is unachievable money. Okay. Kasai leggings. I might actually like those. I know I switched to an armor set at some point. I think it was a mix of the armored leggings I'm wearing now, and I don't think it was one of the tops we have yet. I think it was one we got soon. Keep rolling, stab. Whee. Well, you could have thrown him better than that. Come on. Work the shoulders. You saw nothing. Everything is fine. You also saw nothing. Nothing bad happened to the man directly across from you. Be not afraid. Biblically accurate murder machine will take care of you. Kind of weird that there was only the one priest as well. I would have figured they would have put two. Just to make this annoying. But we do have a handful of guys left, so maybe there's a priest over here. You know what that means. I hate being right. God damn it. And you might think I did that on purpose, because I remembered the map. And no, not consciously on purpose anyway. Maybe subconsciously I did that on purpose. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past my subconscious to fuck with me in this manner. But you never can be sure what it's up to. Okay, just 3 guys left. What a shame what happened to that guy. I got stuck on an edge. God damn it. We almost had a perfectly clean trip through here. Look at that. One discovery, and all just because I had a bad camera angle of my own mistakes. And everything went wrong from there. Like, it's entirely my own fault. Because I looked at the situation from the wrong angle. But, doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. I will just pose over all of your graves, and that will make you happy. There we go. You have all been sufficiently posed for. Have a good afterlife. I will not be returning. Goodbye. Nice, quick, and easy. Yeah, I think the only difference between an S and A there for us was I needed to not get that one discovery. That makes me so sad. Because you'll notice that's also the difference between us gaining a level and not gaining a level, too. Ah, this offends me. This deeply offends me. I'm offended by my own actions. Which, God, if I had $1 for every time I offended myself with my own actions, I feel like I wouldn't need to work anymore. Yeah, maybe. Oh, there we go. We've got a mission to go get a bunch of souls. Okay, so it's basically just an area version of the power potion with the empowering vapors. I forgot to check that. I can only carry 3 kunai. So I think I'm gonna keep the shuriken because the shuriken are good for the light enemies that I just throw it at and it's done. Well, the Kasai leggings aren't bad. They definitely suit me better than the armored ones. They're just so damn expensive. Because, you know, I wouldn't be running around wearing basically goddamn parachute pants anymore. I do wish we had a better upper half, though. Like, this could work if I could get a different coloration going for it, but I feel like even then it won't quite be right for me. And this is just overkill. This is not any better on the overkill standard, but at least it's clean. You know, I wish I could agree with you that we're unstoppable now that we know that. But I really can't. Can't really agree with that statement. Yeah, just none of these really work. I don't even know why I'm running up to talk to you. The kid had a better idea what to do than you this time. Of course, by the same token, who knows how long she's been a kid now? I don't know if Aragami age. Like, I would assume, considering the way our minds degrade. Like, with the way their minds degrade, I can't help but feel that them aging or not aging probably isn't even really a question. Because more than likely, they will lose everything before they age a significant amount. Yeah, this is the mission I was thinking about, I think. So let's go get this one out of the way, because I think the tranquilizer needles are what I really would be hunting anyway. So we just need to steal some ore. Which, all things considered, shouldn't be too hard. How well defended is this place? 46. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Don't turn around. He just saw his friend disappear into the distance. You're with your friend now. It's okay. Painted the wagon a little bit, but that's fine. It's not my wagon. Got you up there. Still out of range. Looks like they're the only ones. Which is surprisingly generous, all things considered. Then again, we're not as late into the game as I keep thinking we are, either. Because when I was checking the achievement list, because that's the only way I can tell what chapter we're on, kind of, we had only finished chapter 3 out of, like, I think there's 10. So I've really just been going way too slow, apparently. So what I'm thinking is I might start picking up the pace here. Which is gonna boil down to me not sitting here and doing the whole kill everyone thing as much. Just in the interest of us getting done with this game sometime this century. So basically, I'm gonna start just nipping anyone's that's gonna be a problem in the bud, and then we'll work it out from there. Yeah, because there's a priest down there. This is what I was talking about with the priest being an issue, because you'll notice we have to get past a bunch of people before we can get at him to do anything about this. So let's do a test. Let's see if my memory was correct that it's both. No, he didn't care that that guy got knocked out. So that'll be our solution to the priest issue then, is just bonk people instead of killing them until we get to the priest. That should help keep the situation under control. 50-50 in my head here. I think I'm just gonna go deal with the priest. And then I'll come back for the ore when I can clean people out a little better. Yeah, he's down below. There he is. Well, they found a body. Okay, priest dealt with. Now we can more freely take action. Well, that's a thing that's happening. Yeah, they woke up the guy I smacked upside the head, but that's fine. Now that the priest is dealt with, we can make them sleep a little more permanently. The problem with him being woke up now, though, is getting back's a little bit of a complication. Where did you find him from, anyway? Did you find him from over... You sure did. Okay. That deals with that problem. Then we deal with this problem this way. What? There's another priest? Oh, there's another priest. Crap. I thought there was only one. We need to not be here when they get here. Nothing bad happened. You totally didn't just get hijacked of an entire cart of ore right next to you. Nope. We're just gonna sit here invisible for a second. Is this guy's gonna be a problem? Okay. So he moves on. That guy's now an issue instead. I can't reach up there to warp up there. Oh, and you've got a buddy too, huh? Wow, it just really sucks over here. This is a bad path to try to take. I think I'm better off with the path I was starting on over on the other side. So let's back out of this space here. Now is as good a time as any to get out of here. Because like I said, we're not going full slaughter anymore. Ain't got time for that. Priests are, of course, going to be dealt with just in case I need to dispose of people along the way. They're priority targets. No one fell to the ground. Everything's fine. See, the body disappeared. There we go. Now, you're just gonna keep getting riled up, though, aren't you? Especially when I start taking the ore. So you need to go. Okay. Because he's just staring at it, so that was just going to be a problem across the board. You know, this may be a situation where I decide to stop killing, and we end up with a very bad map to not be killing on. Just having that realization. It's like, huh, this might be a really bad time to stop my murderous ways. Can't believe you didn't notice me do this. Anybody gonna see you fall? Oh yeah, that guy's probably gonna get a little upset when you come falling out of the sky. You know what? That'll be fun. Or somehow the whole world knows when he died for some reason. Like, I get the guy standing there knowing it happened, but why did the whole room light up when that guy went down? Good lord. Where the hell did you even get in here from? I guess they came in through the window, but they didn't even animate going through the window. They just appeared. Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks for that. I went to throw the stun bomb, but the game decided, oh, you're gonna adhere to the wall and cancel the animation. Ay, ay, ay. Like I said, I have a sneaking suspicion I chose a really bad map to stop murdering on. Because, boy, is this not going well. The bright side is everybody out here is already dead, so I can get back in easily. As soon as we cross this threshold, though, it's gonna stop being easy. And to think, though, the whole point to me not killing everyone was to make this faster and to see if I can get through completely undetected. And lo and behold, that didn't work out. I can't believe none of these guys wandering around over here have seen this body. It's just out in the open. It really is a hell of a thing when you think about it. Also, some of you may have noticed that I didn't post on social media about this today. That's because I don't want to make a social media post and then have the first hour drop happen and have that be when most of the people from those posts would be here. Because a decent amount of people will see those posts and poke their head in to see what's going on. And if they poke their head in just in time to see it breaking down, that's really not going to give them the best impression. So I'm just waiting this time, rather than doing any of that. And I'm just going to let it play on its own. The good news is the bunch of people we just dealt with makes our life getting across here a little easier. So, like, it's basically a matter of you still kind of have to cut a swath through some parts of these levels. Either by killing or knocking out to taste. But it's definitely a case of you gotta just deal with them at times. Come on, Scorcher, turn around. Turn around, bright hands. Away. If I could throw these far enough, I'd just kill you right now and call it a day. Phew. That almost was bad. That almost was very bad. Ooh, boy. I was about to say, could you interact with that, please? Thank you. Steal it while you ain't looking. Well, that was a bad corner to walk around blindly, wasn't it? I was gonna need to get rid of those guys to steal this anyway. A little bit sad that we lost yet another bit of points because of a second discovery, because I didn't check before I walked around a corner. Sometimes I get lazy at the worst times. Yes, I clearly wanted to jump over that. Thanks, game. Not gonna lie, just did him in to make a point. God damn it. I can't look around for a split second in this hellhole. Hate it here. Because the problem is there's a delay before the icons show up when you use the scan to look for the exit. So I can't just pop it up, find it, and keep going. It ends up meaning I have to slow down. Which is a real fast way to get caught. See, there is an exit over there. At this point, though, I may as well just finish going back out this way. Christ in a hat. This is why it's a bad idea not to just kill everyone. Because somehow, some way, everything will find a way to go wrong. Where the hell did this guy come from? You were not here before, sir. I call the loudest of shenanigans upon you. Criminy. Same results either way, but significantly quicker. I don't think the one skill point we just got's actually gonna do much for us. I feel like I needed two. Yeah, because I don't really need these vitality restoring attacks. Is more often than not, if I need vitality back, we're in a spot that it's a problem enough. I could do momentum knockouts. Oh wait, no, shadow kills upgrades only 1 point. Never mind, 1 point is helpful. Okay, so that's perfect actually. That solves a problem. Yeah, these actually will just straight knock somebody out. So it doesn't work on strong enemies, makes me a little nervous about actually using it. And I do remember having times where I would throw it at somebody that I didn't consider that strong a threat, and they wouldn't get knocked out. So it's definitely a potential problem there. I think we'll keep our current loadout for now. And I think that's the only real important bookkeeping I had. Yeah. I could go grab the little bits and bobs of gold from here or there, but I'm not that fussed about it. So I guess let's go do the other mine and prepare for doing the awful capital missions. This mine shouldn't be as bad as the other one, at least. Because we're familiar-ish with the layout of this one. How many people? Yeah, they crammed 43 people in here. Not ideal, but not terrible. Not going that way. Got it. I'm mostly scanning around for the eavesdrop target. Because I don't need to worry as much about where people are out in an open area like this. Since, again, we're not going for killing everybody. Fun fact, you can tell where the ninja is because you can see his feet when he's cloaked like that. Because his cloaking actually is taking where the majority of the color is and applying it to his whole model. So you can actually see his silhouette against the roof there quite nicely. I'm kind of tempted to see if I can get through this without touching anyone. But I feel like that's not going to happen. Like that would take a major degree of get good on my part. It would be a case of either we'll need to be very patient or I'll need to start really getting clever. Okay, he's over on that part of the roof. I think he's coming back over here right now. Game, please. And that's the other part of why I think trying to do that's not ideal, is the fact that there's a very bad habit with this game of getting stuck on random things. I guess maybe the eavesdrop target's inside, because they're either inside or they're upstairs somewhere. You spent so long not coming over here, and then you just happened to walk over where I was. I hate it here. I also thought I was still invisible where I was, but apparently I did a stupid, and I just don't care anymore. And of course, the vast majority of the enemies in this area are all crammed in here, so there ain't a damn place I can stop for a second to lose them. Great, great. I love that for me. I'm so glad I have the stamina cost decrease. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I can get rid of these guys without killing any of them or knocking any of them out. Because if I come back out here, we're right back in the same position all over again. Please press up against something. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Yep, what do you know? Alright, I'm restarting this one. Make one stupid mistake and then everything goes sideways. Because there's just no room. There's no room to drop a chase anywhere in there. Just absolutely no space to drop chasers at all. Well, that was almost bad. Let's try going around this angle, both to see if there's anybody that we're supposed to eavesdrop on over this way, and so that we can see if there's a better path. I'm not gonna hit him, just making him stupid for a second. Because again, I'm gonna try to get through this without knocking anyone out and without killing anyone this time, just to see if it's possible. I assume it is possible, just like stupid hard. Just because they, you know, have actual sensible coverage in a lot of places. So far, no eavesdrop target out here, so I feel like I was right in thinking that the eavesdrop target was inside. I'm pretty sure we'd see the indicator for them if they were in the building with us this close to the building. We can check just in case. Yeah. Okay, so it is the mine itself we need to be in. Oh my god, please. Why can't... In another case of something being needlessly difficult because just will not interact with the right ledge the right way. Gonna be one of those days apparently where I just get steadily more agitated because we're hitting the point in the game where the bugs really start showing their teeth. This is why I had the stupid idea of trying to do a touch no one trip while I'm still fresh for the day instead of when I'm already frustrated. Because otherwise, we were definitely gonna have a bad time. I think the entrance is like right over there. Yeah. God damn it, game. Ugh. Yeah, this is basically the only way we're getting in here without being seen, I think. Is taking the high road. And even then, we might have an issue here or there. Because as we discussed, this place is pretty populated. The key to this is probably going to be mesmerizing the right person at the right time and then zooming past them. Perfect, perfect. Where the hell are these people I'm meant to listen in on? Please turn invisible, please turn invisible. Okay. I didn't want him turning and happening to spot me hanging here. Like, this is gonna be the biggest problem with this mission, is just figuring out where these two idiots I'm supposed to listen in on are. Since I've apparently missed them somewhere. Well, this is great cover, isn't it? Clipped halfway into the wall. Such stealth. Much invisible. His vision doesn't make any sense. Oh. Rude. Like, I think I can't help but feel that I'm wasting my time and everyone else's right now. Just because I can't find this eavesdrop target. Like, did I miss it at the beginning? Because we've now gone over the majority of this map, I feel, and not found it at all. Like, there's been no obvious pairs of people anywhere, no highlight anywhere. This is stupid. I almost feel like I should just restart the damn thing again, just to see if they're back at the beginning on the side we went on the first time. Let this be a lesson. Peace does not pay off, because we've been having nothing but problems ever since I decided not to slaughter everyone. Genuine question. Where the fuck am I supposed to be listening in on people? Hello there, Foxfire. How you doing? Glad to hear it. Where on earth is this conversation? I'm pretty sure we're like back at the beginning again now. Yeah. I'm doing an experiment. I wanted to see if I could get through without doing it at all. Just touching no one. Just for sake of argument. This was a bad mission to decide to do that experiment on. Because I cannot find this stupid eavesdrop prompt anywhere in this mission. I've walked up and down this whole place, and I've not seen them. Some of these are not laid out in a very helpful manner, to put it mildly. Not yet, no. I do not play with people who have only just arrived. Because to put it bluntly, I don't know anything about you. So I tend to avoid doing that. There's no eavesdrop prompt anywhere. Something's wrong here. I haven't moved anyone on this map, so it should be around somewhere. But I haven't seen it at all. Yes, yes, you see me. I really don't care at this point. Hey, look, there's a ninja. Fuck you. Goodbye. Hi. Like, I just no longer care. Wait. There it is. That's why I kept missing, is it's buried under here. These two are the guys I need. Okay. Now, having learned that, I'm going to reset this because that has been such a asinine problem throughout getting through this map. Ordinarily, I don't restart maps, but I feel like that one's justified because that is a really stupid position to force you to have to go to. Now that I know where that is, because it's like tucked in right under there. Of course, I picked the one spot where there's a hole. I think it's just right around the bend over here. Yep, there they are right there. Summarize you so I have some freedom to move. There we go. We can eavesdrop invisibly here. Convenient that we just happened to find the people that were talking about the very specific thing we needed to know about. Okay, now we know what our targets are. Don't know if they're inside or outside. Considering where those guys are, I'd be inclined to think that the 6 targets are all going to be in the mine. There's no real guarantee of that. Let me check something. I'm not asking for answers. It's okay. Sometimes I think out loud. Especially since this way you guys understand where my head's at while I'm doing these things. But it does really ruin the mystery of everything if I get told the answer. I was pretty sure I saw some of them when I was running around figuring things out. There's no real challenge to it if you know where you need to go already. Come on, game. Let me interact with it. There we go. It's one of the ones I have to break. There we go. Well, that was a bad dash to make. That was a shame. Getting rid of these guys is going to be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Yep, because they're right here. Okay, that's fine. Gonna have to waste some time now. No, I do not need a tip. Understand that I know what I'm doing, I'm just not paying attention enough to what I'm doing to do it correctly. I'm just going to brute force this at this point, because this map is going to be a pain. Fine. You all want to die? There's plenty of ways for you to die. I wish I could cycle to that just a little quicker, but I forgot which button it was, and opening this would not have been any better in that juncture. Fine. They all want to die? They're all gonna die. I'm done. I'm done trying to play nice. Just gonna do as I've always done and just kill everyone. I don't care anymore. This game is not interested in me having fun. Again, it's fine. 90% of these have been straightforward. Just this one specific map has been bad about how it's laid out and how it's designed. The clarity on it's been very questionable. I do appreciate you wanting to help. I'm just one of those people that are very stubborn, and especially now that I'm annoyed, I am even less likely to accept help. It's a mixed matter of making a point to myself and making a point to the universe that, like, no, I can make this work. Of course, there's times like that where you'll get randomly jammed on things instead of it working as it really should. I also really do not care for how the combat works in this, which is why I don't usually do that. But I wasn't gonna go running all over the map to ditch that idiot this time. Just don't care enough. Just throwing how well I've been doing away at this point. And this stupid ledge that doesn't work. Of course you happened to go that way instead of walking into the room. Of course you did. Good man, not turning around. Now die. Still the ninja up there. You're really not good at your job, you know that, Mr. Ninja? Then again, a lot of these guys aren't exactly great at their jobs. Myself included. I get that, and it's good to be that way. There's just always the line between helping and letting people figure things out on their own. Go, another one down. It really is kind of sad how much easier it is to just kill everyone. Like, I could also just be doing the same thing by knocking them all out. But killing them all right now is a little bit more satisfying. Everything is fine. You saw nothing. It does when you know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, you can just rip through their ranks like a storm, and it really kind of balances out. Like, I obviously didn't have to turn around and kill them specifically. I could have just tore through the ones that were in my way. But in the long run, it doesn't make as big a difference as it may seem. Because you can then more freely move as well once they're all cleared out. Because everybody being dead leaves less risk for anything. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can just freely do all of the mission objectives and then just leave as soon as there's no one left living on the map. And I could just go forth and kill a lot more aggressively than I have been, too. I've shown off how that works. Because you can just, like, sprint jump into people from the front and still get away with it 9 times out of 10. Let's see, we got those two. I could wait to double kill them, or I could just take him. He sees the body go down. Come on. Okay, if you're just gonna be distracted by the body, that works too. There you go. I did that when I was playing before. The thing of it is, there's no practical benefit from what I've seen to that. And that's the game deciding I wasn't allowed to do what I wanted to do there. So that's grand. Always love it when that happens. Stop that. Is when I played this co-op through the majority of the game, I was the one not killing anyone, and my counterpart would kill anyone that caused me an issue. Is generally how that played out. Do you actually get more? Because I've noticed when you kill everyone, the experience amount's pretty close. I don't know if it's a significant increase. And then there's times where the game just doesn't take the prompt, even though it was there. Just enough out of you. And hell, I even started this run knocking everyone out, being peaceful, and then I got frustrated. That's not enough for me to care, honestly. That's not a bad amount more, but not enough for me to go out of my way for. If Shadow Kill and Shadow Pull were on a similar tier for when you get them in the skill tree, I'd be more inclined to think that it's a fair exchange between killing and knocking out. But Shadow Kill is just such a nice option to have. And the second I kill one person when I'm going through and knocking them all out, I then have wasted my time doing it. Because all it'll take is one bad finger twitch, since I'm on keyboard and mouse. Yeah, momentum takes an extra point to get to double knockout as well. That is a good point. So I feel like the extra points spent to make knocking out as efficient as killing, it kind of balances out. kind of leaving it as it should be of being player choice, really, which one you want to do. That one I didn't care. We've already been discovered enough times that that boat is sunk already. Bye. Like, apathy has won out over wanting to look like I know what I'm doing on this one. Yeah, there's 7 guys around somewhere. A bunch of them are up here. Yep, there he is. Let's say, I know there's a ninja here. I've seen him before. That is true. If they find the body, they can wake them up. Though, even when you knock them out, you can move the bodies. So if you're really playing sensibly, you'd move the bodies so they wouldn't get found in the first place. By, like, tossing them in bushes or what have you. I'm just playing fast and loose and stupid at this point, because I'm just trying to get through rather than being perfect now. I thought I saw a guy walking around here. Eh, whatever. Yeah. It's not a body, it's still a person at that point. It just means you have the annoyance of having to go knock them out again. Because if you're trying to knock out the whole map for that bonus, then you kind of end up with a constant back and forth there unless you make sure they don't find the bodies. Whereas dead is dead. They ain't coming back from that. One big perk to knocking people out, I will say, is you get around the priest issue with that, at least. Because the priests don't care if people are getting knocked out. They only notice if people die. I thought I grabbed this, but I think I got distracted. There we go. Mission accomplished in my usual bloody, messy fashion. They can, yeah. I forget how long it takes for them to get back up. Which, that is just annoying. Oh, I forgot somebody, didn't I? Yep, I forgot one. Oh well, that's fine. I just wanted out of that map. I was done with that idea. Of course, you know, we're going somewhere worse, so that's gonna be great. Let me go restock my stuff before I hit the ready button for that. There we go. Never leave home without a full set of those. You never know when you're gonna run out of them. 14. Which is the other reason why I was talking about Shadow Pull, is I can't actually get that yet. Yeah, I gathered from the way you were talking that you'd played a lot of this. My playtime on this is split between the Game Pass version and this version. So I don't actually have like one continuous file. Otherwise, technically, I'd be more in the 30s. Since this is the second time I'm playing it, even though I didn't entirely finish it the first time. But that was also a few years back, which is why I don't remember the layouts entirely. Yeah, that sounds right for getting to that level. Priest first. Wouldn't want him tattling on me. Now he's over there, not where I thought he was. Oh, he's up in a scorcher spot. Okay. That explains that. Wait till they're in a better spot. I really hope he doesn't happen to walk to this exact corner I'm sitting in. That would be a very big inconvenience. What are you doing? I think I broke him by mesmerizing him. I think he's a little confused. There we go. He seems to be back on his normal pathing now. Just gonna wait for him to have his back turned to me. There we go. Now we got the proper timing here, hopefully. Of course you turned around at that exact second. Of course you did. I could have mesmerized him, but I just sighed and gave in on that one. He sure has. What a shame. What a shame that you'll be joining him. Anyway. What? Thanks, game, for giving me no prompt that he was upset at all. Appreciate it. That's one thing I dislike with this game, is sometimes the icons and such just don't work. Like, he had no prompting, no icon, no anything. So when I just did a quick skim visually across there, I didn't even see him. This game just has a handful of bugs that really make things more annoying than they need to be. Like all the getting stuck on things and just a handful of icons just not proccing like they're supposed to. And yeah, I wouldn't figure there'd be much point to playing on the really high level one that much, because you can do everything. Okay, now that we know where he is, let's go the better way around to get to him. I also could just hit him with a shuriken and call it a day. But the problem is the range on that's not the best. Also help if I hit the right button. There we go. Oh no, you found the body. What a shame. Oh, come on. Come find the body. Come take a look. That's fair, because that can make a bigger difference for people. Okay, apparently you just don't have any interest in actually coming and looking at him. You just want to yell that he's dead. I was hoping he'd hop up to look. You saw this body already. God damn you. He sure has been killed. You're right. You've seen it already. Here, you want to get better acquainted with the dead body? Here, catch. What? I hate it. I hate it when it bugs out like that and just throws weirdly sideways. Here, there's your dead body. Yep, that sure is a dead guy. These guys are just coming out of the woodwork sometimes. 'Cause I swear I do a head count and there's more people than I counted. Even though no one could have gotten there in that time frame. Am I just that tired today? Am I blind? Am I stupid? Maybe. $32? Too damn old for my own good. But sometimes. Anyway, we got away with that one. And don't get me wrong, that dive on those two was purely for comedy value. It just ended up working out worse than I thought. I think he's broken. I think I broke this guy. He's just sitting here. Here, I'll fix you. He has been fixed. A lot of this has been me just kind of pushing along with this because I started it. Well, yeah, it wouldn't exactly be interesting if everybody did the same thing. And I'm a firm believer in doing things as far away from the intended method as possible, usually. Just at this point, I've not really been having that much of a choice in that matter. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. He sure has been murdered. A real bad thing happened behind you while you weren't looking. Yeah, thanks, game. Thanks for once again having the kill prompt and then it just doesn't work. Appreciate that. Every time that happens, it's great. Like, I think that is genuinely my biggest frustration with this, is when sometimes the prompts just don't work. The prompt was on screen, I hit the indicated button, and it decided to attack him instead of killing him. That's one of the perks of knocking people out, is that doesn't happen. Oh yeah, I still need to go grab his little fancy rocks. I will say, though, I think this might be the worst session of this I've had for getting anything done well. This has just been a mess today. Because I think my head might just not be as in this as I thought it was. And, you know, that happens. There's really not much you can do about that one. Of course, you know, starting off and getting annoyed really tips that scale as well. Doesn't really help anything. do I have left? Yeah, I've barely even started this because we've had to redo so much with this one. Where could the rest of them be? I assume they're past this part, like they're through that gate over there, probably. Uh-huh, I knew I was gonna miss a couple, though. Yep, they're all hooked up to that guy. This is why we check first. It'll be okay. Won't notice anything. I went out of my way to throw the mesmerize on him just in case the game did something stupid.
Well, he's dead.
Real shame.
Sure is.
He will be missed.
I'm not sure anybody will miss him. Just quickly move that so you don't see anything. Of course, you know, I threw him in the wrong corner so somebody else saw it instead. Joyous day. You know, it's really shocking how no one came to check on all of that clattering. Whole load of swordplay happened and no one cared. Oh, I see, but if I stick my head out for a millisecond and you care about that. Sure thing. Sure thing, buddy. No, you stop that right now. Had enough of you. Like, like I think some of what gets me frustrated with this is the inconsistency. Good trick. What a shame how that played out for you, though. Is like, they'll see you in the exact same spot in the exact same position and have two wildly different reactions. They'll either see you immediately, or the meter will jump a little occasionally. I've seen many different results with that, and I don't know how to feel about it. Because usually it leads to frustration when you just happen to have them lose their mind immediately. Because sure, he was alerted, and I'm sure that makes it go faster, but he didn't even have the meter move. He went 0 to 60 from yellow to red. But it's inconsistencies like that that help discourage people earlier on from committing as hard to, like, doing things perfectly and things like that. Because if you just randomly have something bug out and cause it to not do what it's supposed to do, for example, how are you to know that that's not just gonna keep happening? Like, the only situation at that point where you have any hope on that is if you can figure out why the bug happened, or the developers are still around to fix it. Which in this case, I'm pretty sure the devs won't be fixing anything else on this. I'm pretty sure this one's a done deal. I seem to remember seeing news about that. It also doesn't help that sometimes you just don't get the shuriken targeting to go anywhere. I swung it round at him and it just didn't go for a second, which is why we got hit with that fireball. Y'all are really uppity now. I'll deal with him in a minute. Yeah, there's the priest. And to address any potential, why is he still playing this if he's getting this annoyed questions, I really do like this game and where they went with it and where it's currently going. I just get frustrated with bugs and things. You really are just gonna sit there and stare at the worst possible spot, huh? Okay. We'll just address that, it's fine. It doesn't help that these are the harder maps, which... in hindsight, I shouldn't have started doing these harder maps when I was not in the best of headspaces to begin with. But my other immediate option for today, being Hellpoint, would not have gone that much better. I don't mind most of the maps other than the mines in the capital. The two mines in the capital tend to lead to aggravation for me. Everywhere else, I don't really have much of a problem with. The capital just tends to be way too heavy in all of the clusters of people. But, you know, it's expected. It's the capital. I'm not saying it's a negative design situation. I just get very annoyed with this map. Which is why the last time we were here, I demonstrated how you can just skip through that entire mission, pretty much. Jump through, grab the thing you need, jump out, leave. Because that mission just was honestly not worth my time to deal with any further. I really thought I was going to meter that jump out enough that I wasn't going to go that high. Oh well. The liberating power of just not caring anymore about how many times you get seen. After all, if nobody's left alive to see you, you were never seen. There is no proof. Nothing bad happened. I could just leave right now. And despite my other statement, I think I might. Unless I find everybody conveniently. There's only 3 left. Like, when I was playing this in co-op way back when, it really did get to the point where we went 0 subtlety Because with 2 people, you can kind of just clear. You don't even need to worry about people living long enough to see you. Especially if both have momentum, most groups get chopped down before they even know what happened. It's really kind of silly. I figured, because I would hazard to say you'd probably get to, what, 30-ish playing through everything on normal initially, at most. Probably probably closer to just 30 itself, depending on how the experience scales. So you would have had to have at least done a bit on hard in order for it to get to that point. Here's another important question, though. Is there actually a significant reward to doing things on hard? Do you actually get a significant increase in experience or anything for doing it on hard? Because I've not actually tried any of the maps on hard, and I've never turned it down to easy either. I've tended to just leave it on normal. I will definitely say this game has never felt hard. I just am too lazy for my own good a lot of the time. I don't wait long enough. Where are these missing 3 people? Really? 200 more just for playing on hard? I suppose the important other question there then is how much harder is hard? I would have to assume it would be more than just increasing the enemy count. Yeah, that's the thing. I was trying to figure out how they would make a game like this harder, and I could not think of that many good ways to go about doing that. It would have to be like a lot of map changes, I would figure, to make it hard in a satisfying way, like close off certain pathways and things like that. As long as they didn't go too hard with that, that would work nicely, I would figure. But, like, in what ways do they increase the difficulty? Where's the one missing guy? Oh, no, I did get all of them. I miscounted. Oh, okay. I guess that's an option for making it more difficult, yeah. But I don't know. That really doesn't sound like that meaningful a difficulty change. Like, it definitely would cause you problems, but I just don't feel like it's that good a difference.
Flawless victory.
Nothing bad happened because no one lived to tell the tale. Okay, time for more plot. Oh, the area is actually very close for a change. Well, let's not say that yet. Well, that part's true. I can't help but feel, though, that recovering our humanity might actually make it harder to do our job. Looks like that's still broken. I'm still not sure burning it's gonna really help, but sure. We'll find out if this works. What could possibly go wrong? We could just eternally damn all of our souls for reasons. Well, yeah. I know they're all slowly losing their minds. There's just a balance to this whole situation. Is if we return too much back to being human, we won't be able to do anything about our problem as well anymore either. There could be a balance point. I mean, it's a pretty effect you've done. Well, yeah, it's presumably not all of the ore, so... Yeah, y'all didn't really think that just getting some of the ore back was gonna be enough, did you? I mean, come on. It might help. Having part of it back's better than not having any of it at all. Of course, you know, that might have its own consequences. You haven't failed yet. Unless you're giving up. If you're giving up, then yeah, you failed everybody. It wasn't a bad idea, just we needed more. That's probably not great. Somehow I feel like even he wouldn't joke about that. So maybe he's sharpening it for something useful. We have spoken, yes. Gather all the missions for all the people. Yeah, that kind of destruction's pretty part and parcel with this situation. On Steam at this point. Originally, as I said, it was on the Game Pass version, but since I got it through Humble Choice at the beginning of this month, I'm using the Steam version since the Game Pass version's gone. Let's see, you want to talk to me still? Up there. What do you got to say, crazy guy? Yep, that's about as expected. Last one's all the way over there. I'm still gonna pass on that one. But I do appreciate the offer. And I don't disagree that it is better with an extra pair of hands. Okay, we've got a devastated village over there. Of course, another one of these is in the capital. Of course it is. Oh, that's what he ran off to do. Okay, he's gonna go try to be a hero himself. Yeah, that checks out. I seem to recall getting to these berserker needles. Something about that sounds familiar. But before I start this next mission, I'm just gonna get up for a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Once more into the breach. And to clarify an earlier point in Foxfire, it's again nothing against you or anyone else. I'm just very slow to work with other people about anything. Regardless of what it is. That's just part of who I am. Okay, this one shouldn't be too bad. It's only 3 major targets, and then 3 prayers. Oh, there's a blueprint. As well snag that while I'm here. Probably won't wear that mask. I really keep looking for a new shirt, and I just keep not finding the blueprints that lead to that, apparently. Huh, for there not being that many on the map, there sure is a bunch of you right here, huh? Hmm. Okay. I'm not sure why he didn't get killed with momentum. I'm gonna guess he detected me before momentum could kill him? But no, I've killed people that detected me before with momentum. Was he just the tiniest bit out of range? I am confused. I feel like momentum should have taken him. Or if it didn't take him, it should have taken the other one. But it didn't take either. Huh. Weird. Game, please, do as I'm asking you to do, please. Oh, now momentum wanted to work. Of course, I see. I see how it is, game. Upsetting when things just don't do what they're supposed to. Shadowkill, you gonna give me the prompt on him or what? There you go. Like, I know it's not that short a range on the distance Shadowkill, so I don't know why anything's happening right now. Okay, you cool it with the fireballs. This is why I'm mystified when some of them detect me immediately. Because he full-on was staring at me killing that man and didn't end up getting fully into discovering me. It doesn't make a damn bit of sense. I really thought for a split second that they'd somehow seen me, like, in between the boards or something. And I was about to be very upset. As the hunter stalks his prey. Wait. Oh, right, I'm on the options menu now. That's why. I was like, why am I not seeing my mission details now? Why is everything falling apart suddenly? Not that I'm not used to things just breaking in half and collapsing around me, because we've seen many a very stable game fall apart in my hands, so... To anyone that doesn't know this game, don't take how it's behaving for me to be how it normally behaves either. Because I can't guarantee that it's buggy for everybody, but boy, does it love to be buggy for me sometimes. Like that, right there, where... where all of the world just disappeared for... There we go, I found it. I found the spot where the world disappears. World? No world. World? No world. That's not great. That's not ideal. Oh, now Shadow Kill wants to work at that range. Okay, sure. Like, I shouldn't be getting aggravated about this, but just for fuck's sake. There we go. No body to find. Everything is fine. Oh, there was somebody over there. Oh. You two guys were just having a great time here, huh? Another one down. Thank you. There's definitely some changes I would love to make to it, but I just don't have the options for it. Cut them down. Cut him down. This guy's just hanging out. You are back to a wall, aren't you? You sure are. Be a shame if somebody broke your brain. There you go. I probably could have rushed him quick enough he wouldn't have discovered me, but it was safer that way. Huh. I wish I could say that's the first time I've ended up perched on an enemy's head when I went to kill them. Nope. We have been here before. What do you know? That's another good thing about killing all of these people is I leave plenty of bodies to tell where I've been. There's 7 more people somewhere around here. But if that's where we came in, then I need to be going this way. Which thing? Because a few things happened there. Oh, you've never had that happen before, huh? I have that happen a lot. Every now and then, if I'm either just like a split second late on hitting somebody as I'm landing on them, or if the prompt just doesn't take, you can just float on their head. Because the game doesn't know what to do. You can't collide with them, but you also can't land on them. So it just freaks out a little bit. I do a lot of air assassinations, which is why I've run into that as much as I have, I think.
You fast, brother, you ain't fast enough!
Exactly. There's still 7 more. There must be just like a really long path up here before any more of them show up. Nope, there they are. That's fine. Go do what you gotta do. I will still be here for a bit yet. Today might end up being short because just not super with it today, but we'll see. There we go. Just pay respects on their corpse. There we go. Bong. Flip into the wall. Oh no, it was up there. Hi. Goodbye. Just 3 more to go. Yeah, it looks like the Linktree one just still isn't working. Every time I've looked over at the chat, I've not seen the Linktree auto post working. Even though it's an identical setup to the one that is working. There we go. Cleaned house, only detected once. I can live with that. See, this is what happens. You give me a nice short map, I won't get detected much because my impatience doesn't kick in as badly. You give me a long map and I just get tired of dealing with them, so I end up doing something stupid. Well, smoother in some ways, less in others. But that's business as usual. Glad you're popping in. Because, like, we didn't have a Twitch disconnect today, but boy, have I been having a mental disconnect, apparently. Welcome back. I could get the further stamina reduction, or I could actually climb up further. The thing is, I don't care about these vitality restores. Decoy wouldn't be terrible, but That's the other problem, is I'm kind of running out of things I care that much to have. Yeah, I guess I'll just take stamina reduction. Because unless I'm running stupidly around, I really don't tend to run out of stamina that badly. You just with Jumper 1, so I don't really feel like I need Jumper 2. But I don't sit there and stare at people in Shadow Vision enough to make the Shadow Vision paths worth it, or things like that. I haven't used these smoke screens at all, so I'm gonna get rid of those, and we're gonna start taking Berserker Needles, because they'll be fun. Like, it's definitely not gonna be the most effective choice, but it'll be entertaining watching them fight amongst themselves. I guess we'll just go left to right. We'll go save Danjiro next. That's more convenient than trying to decide between all of them based on any other merits at the moment. It does mean going back to the mine, but, you know. The mine is an unavoidable curse. How many enemies are here? 37. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I figured there'd be at least one other guy here. Dealt with and dealt with. Ah, he got lucky. He got out of there before I got up here. Yeah, you're looking right at him right now, so we'll hold that thought for a second. I could just wait on the ledge and get him there. But then that guy might see him land. Getting up was a good idea, though. I've cleared my head a little bit, so I'm not making as many stupid decisions anymore. Because I also needed to kind of clear my head of some things I saw right before I started today. Which, those are things I'm not going to get into. It's nothing relevant to myself specifically. So those are not my stories to tell. Let's just say the year's been starting out rather cursed for just about everybody, apparently. And that should be a well enough explanation of why a mental state could be a little bit tanked right at the word go. Is, you know, not the fun kind of cursed. Then again, ever since about halfway through last year, I can't help but feel that a lot of people have just been buried under bullshit. You just take a seat on there. Nope, yep. You're supposed to stay on the chair. Now, how about that one? You like that one better? He just doesn't like these chairs. Okay. He's just not for it. Doesn't like chairs. Don't get me wrong, they're not great chairs. I see what to do here. To extinguish all three of them. Okay. Man number 4 kind of complicates Operation in Stab 3. Because the idea was I was going to go up there, jump down, stab him, and go from there, because I don't know where the entrance to that room is. It looks like I might have to go all the way around and find the entrance to that room, just to get him out of the way before I deal with anybody else. But I also need to get rid of him. Any priests? Hopefully there's no priests. Wow, there's a lot of guys here, huh? This one particular span apparently has just a ton of guys hanging out. I think that time it was my own fault. I think I waited a split second too long before stabbing, so he was actually out of the range. This way we can pull him in here, and that guy doesn't have to be any wiser about anything that's happened. But this is, again, what I mean about the inconsistencies with their vision. Is I feel like that Scorcher should have also been aware of what transpired up there. And he has no idea. He has no clue anything happened. Oh, while the cat's away, the mice will play. Squeak, squeak, motherfucker. Into the pile with you. There's a strong temptation to just hurl a body down there to draw everybody to where I want them to be. There's also not really a point to it at this point. There we go. Yeah, we got a guy playing down in the puddle too, huh? Okay. Shark attack. Okay, we haven't been seen yet. For some reason, I thought one of them had actually managed to see me completely, but I think I got him right before it counted. See, when I'm doing things the way I normally do them, and not stressing about it and being annoyed, we can do this pretty smoothly and cleanly. I just needed to get my goddamn head cleared. He saw me, but he didn't see the guy get murdered. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, see, there he goes again, seeing just barely enough of us for him to start getting prompted. It's so weird. Well, that was almost bad. I thought that was a guy with a hat. I really should be able to tell the difference between the silhouettes by this point. I just saw him in the standing arm crossed pose, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a hat guy, because he's not moving. I thought it was another situation where they just put two of them watching a similar cone. Worked out, though, because he just happened to turn around at the right time. Okay, 20 more to go. Game, please. Thank you. And this is again why I'm confused why sometimes these prompts disappear at range, because we just pulled him across the room to stab him. Mind-boggling is what it is. Completely mind-boggling. Yep, there's Danjiro. Oh no, what happened to him? Sure, game. Sure, that time it decided to just randomly cut the prompt right as I pressed the button. Whatever. He's dealt with. Like, I get that was a very small window, but it was still on screen when I hit the input. And that's why I disagree. It was definitely not an attack I should have went for, and I could have just, like, shadow killed him or something. But, you know. You kind of expect things to work like they advertise they're going to. No, you didn't see anything. Go away. Poof. Enjoy the crystal pit. Goodbye. Okay. Where is he facing? He's facing that way. Well, that was a bad time for you to turn around, now wasn't it? I wasn't sure if he was gonna turn the corner just in time or not. No, 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 no. You're not looking at me. No. I just have fun throwing bodies around. You know, when they just hand me an opportunity like that, who am I to refuse? Really? Loft the body a little bit there, buddy. There you go. Like, I get that bodies are heavy, but if you throw at a flat angle, of course it's not going to go very far. Hey, I landed him on the other one. Nice. 9 more to go. Nope, you saw nothing. What a shame that you're going crazy. Meanwhile, this guy, completely oblivious. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. There we go. That, I think, clears everybody out of this part over here. I really wish there weren't as many gigantic, bright points of light in the shadow vision sometimes. It's very distracting. Well, that was awkward. You really gotta stop seeing things you shouldn't, because something like this will happen. Of course, you know, that was gonna happen anyway, but, you know. There's 6 people somewhere. And I don't think this is one of those cases where guys spawn. I must have just misplaced some people somewhere. This is the downside to either trying to knock out or kill everyone on the map, is sometimes you just misplace some bodies and you just don't know where they went. They dropped a damn shelf on him. What a shame. Up you go. Then again, he might have dropped the shelf on himself. They might not even have known he was here. Probably explain why he's alive. You know, because they're rather quick to kill me, so I'm sure they wouldn't exactly hold back against him either. Oh, hi. Well, that explains where one of the missing people went. So, isn't this how we got in here? Suspicious. You gonna turn around? There you go. Much better. I could scout ahead, but it'll be fine. Worst case, I throw Danjiro at the enemy and run away. Yeah, either we're leaving it a different direction, or they spawn some new guys in, because I'm pretty sure I cleaned this out on the way in. Something about this don't add up. Then again, there's no bodies or anything out here either, so this must be a different direction. Because otherwise there'd at least be some blood out here. Oh no, you saw your friend get thrown in the river. What you gonna do about it? Oh, that's a shame. And now you join him in the river. Bye. Sploosh. I know they disappear, but I want to just picture a splash as they hit the river. Actually, I guess that's more of just a pond or a puddle, huh? Because it really doesn't go anywhere. Well, you saw something you shouldn't have now, didn't you? What? I hate it here. I hate it here. Once again, completely robbed while he's mesmerized. You know what the sad thing is about how this is all played out today? This has been some of my worst stealth, but somehow some of my best one-to-one combat I've done since I started this game again. Something about that just is wrong. Okay, where'd I leave Danjuro? Over here, right? Yeah, there he is. Come on, you potato sack of a player. Come with me. You know, in some cases, I would say it'd be better if we woke him up and brought him out that way. But with this guy, probably better we just bring him out of there unconscious. There we go. Even with 2 discoveries, S rank. I feel slightly better about that one. Still think it could have only been 1 discovery, but you know. Because the one other discovery was my own fault, so I accept that one. Off to High Castle we go. I don't think I used much, but I'll double check to make sure I'm not forgetting something that I used. Because I think we used like 1 potion. I don't think I even used any of my stun bombs. Oh yeah, I used 2 shuriken, right. There's the conflagration blade. Not worth spending that much money on. Nah, I ain't gonna hide my murderous intent. My murderous intent can be right up front for everybody to see. Let's see, we got 58 here. Oh boy. We're gonna be here for a minute. Hey, the creepy bushes ate this guy. Hey, hey, yo. Psst. Wanna see a dead body? Yep, he sure is dead. Just like you are. The grass is eating good tonight. Oh, hi. Lauren, you're just upsetting to have around. And now you're not around. Speaking of upsetting to have around, that guy. Really gotta get these guards some glasses or something. Maybe some bifocals. Because, man, their distance vision is kind of sad. 'Cause I was just right in front of that guy. Just far enough away that he didn't see well enough. Wow, you traveled farther than I thought. That's a real shame for you. I was gonna kill the other guy first, but, you know, if you're in the way, you're in the way. Oh, hi. Oh, that was a priest over there that detected it, isn't it? Where'd he go? What happened? You know, this could work. I could just keep having the priest bring me more casualties. I'm fine with this. Now, he saw me throw that guy out, but that's fine. This is just gonna go down in history as the worst ledge in this area. Everybody happens to just walk over here and disappear. There's gonna be folklore about this particular cliff here. So many people just magically fell off it one day. What a terrible thing. Oh, look at that guy. Look at him being smart and not going near this ledge and just leaving. Look at him being smart. Way to go, buddy. I'm proud of you. Proud of you being smart. Appreciate him leaving me an opening to get in, though. While the cat's away, the mice will play. While the cat's away, the mice will play. Oh, you found that one, huh? He got there quicker than I could get back around. And now the other guy's like, wait a minute. He was there, or alive a minute ago. What happened? Now, he just happened to look around the right way. I was gonna run up and get both of them, but he just happened to put his head on a swivel just enough. God damn it. I thought I could get around the corner enough that he couldn't see me anymore. You cheating bastard. This is why I don't fight those guys, is because sometimes you'll just be trapped in a corner and they'll do the circle, and there's really not a lot to be done there. I could have dashed, but with the target lock, there would be no guarantee it would dash me out enough. So that was just a complete rank ruining moment there, but it's fine. I'm having fun. They're just finding all of the mess I made along the way now. Definitely another case of I should have, like, shadow killed or something like that instead of fighting him. Because if I just used all of the tools at my disposal more consistently, we wouldn't even have half these problems that I've had. There we go. I just wish the item cycling was a little nicer. Because I don't care for this radial menu that much. And since it keeps shifting where everything is every time you get a new skill, it gets really hard to get muscle memory for what number anything's on. Oh, hi. Howdy, neighbor. How did he not notice anything? I feel like he would have looked right at me when I discovered the other ninja. Oh well. All he'll be looking at is the floor now. I really thought that was a ninja perched there, but it's a tree. Right, I forgot. Those don't kill them. Is God forbid that kill them. And these guys are really annoying. Yep, I screwed that one up. That one's my own fault. I forgot that they don't die to a shuriken because they're the only light enemy that doesn't die to them. Is to explain, I file them in the same category mentally as like the priests and the scorchers and such. So they end up with a bit of a mess in my brain in that since they file them similarly to the priests and the scorchers, I end up thinking they die to shuriken because the rest of the ones in that list do. That's my own fault. But it's also still a little weird that they don't die to them. I should have just taken the time to get over there and kill him properly instead of being lazy and throwing that. Oh yeah, I forgot that you're up there. Forgot he was there last time too, and then I just completely forgot about him again. I also really disagree that for some reason you can't like target them to throw shuriken at them when you're pressed against a ledge. You could easily just poke your head up and throw. It wouldn't be that hard. Like, yeah, it's harder than if you stand up, obviously. And I'm not saying such things are easy to throw. They aren't particularly. But with the other wild throws we've pulled in this game, I feel like that's not too much to ask for. I don't know. I'm in a nitpicky mood today, and it's not the best mood to be in, but that's where we're at right now. Oh, you found the other guy. The other guy who I can't even see right now because he's far enough away that his body... Oh, right, he's behind the cart. That's why. Bodies are really, really handy bait. I can't believe they didn't send anybody to check on this situation this time. It's almost like they learned from last time, even though that reality didn't actually happen. It'll be a real shame if you suddenly fly out this window. Be a real shame. Anybody else want to come find out what happened at this window? It's a really interesting window, I promise. Come look out the window. He went this way. He went this way. Aw, fine. Mungus. I was gonna say, is he gonna notice the body? This would be really funny if he didn't. Clean up on aisle floor. Why did you turn around again? Like, their pathing sometimes just makes no damn sense. They'll just do random 360s after doing one. Because you would think, okay, he looked around everywhere. He wouldn't do it twice. But no, sometimes their pathing gets fucky and they just do extra spins for no apparent reason. Like, I'd understand if the other guy then spun around, but why would the same guy spin twice in quick succession? It doesn't make any sense. Like, obviously, it makes sense from a catch the player perspective, but it doesn't make any logical sense. Yeah, let that be a note to you, Mr. Priest. All of your friends are dying one by one. You're next. How horrifying must that be, by the way, being aware of the lives of everyone around you being slowly eliminated? Really? You lost me that easily? The regular guards find me when I dive off into the bushes, but you apparently have no object permanence. I can live with that. He's really looking around, though. He understands that I still exist. He just doesn't know where I went. Don't turn around. Don't you do it. God damn you. This is a really weird cat and mouse game we got going on here. There we go. Had to stalk him for entirely too goddamn long. Like, he went to a lot of the places I used to be because I was following him. May as well make a nice, fun body pile for somebody to find. There we go. Oh, you're still alive. Huh. All that happened and you have no idea about any of it. Yoink. Like, all of that happened literally right above his head. Then again, we've already learned that these guys never look up, so I guess they just don't think up either. Whee! Sploosh. Where you going? That's right. Going to hell. Bye. There we go. Yoink. Yeah, we've made, like, no headway because I had to redo so many of them. You just happen to be just out of reach. Oh, right. These are the kind I can't climb on because reasons. Right. That's another thing that upsets me, is I really don't see a good reason why I can't climb up on that. compared to the other ones that I can climb up on. Like, clearly the excuse is that there's that ridge there. But then what's the excuse about the side over here? Like, I don't get it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to jump up on top of this so I can use that to jump up here to get at him. But this game suffers from the curse of having too many inputs on the same button that a lot of games have. Just take care of that problem. You actually send anybody, or are you just gonna get upset about it? No, nope, nobody cares. Okay, very good. Oh no, what happened to him? Uh-oh, what happened to him? Oh no, he dead. Almost screwed that whole thing up. That would have been a problem. Ooh, you know what I should have done, actually? Actually, the second he turns around again, because I can't throw it from here. I think we might have some fun. But no, they're scattering now. No fun allowed, I swear. Trips me out all the time when the sound effect plays like 4 times. God. Game, please. Just let me do this. Go get your friends. Get him! Thump. Unfortunately, that only knocks the guy that got darted out, but that's okay. Really causes a whole stir, and it's just a lot of fun. So I can also now do... Okay, game? Thanks for not taking the input, but it's fine. It worked out. Mostly. Like, what is happening there with those kill prompts? Just sometimes it just shits the bed and doesn't take them ever. It's really bad when that happens. Come on, come over here and find out. Come on, it'll be okay. Come on, come on. Come on, just a little closer. Come on. Come on. No, don't run away. No, 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 no. Come here. Come here. Come here. See? Nothing bad happened. You're with your friend now. Oh, it just had to be a ninja, didn't it? I wondered how they got here so damn quick. It's because it was a damn ninja. Game, please. Really just did not want me to crouch there for some reason. Okay, we definitely did get discovered there. I was wondering if I got away with that, but I think when the ninja landed next to me, that's when discovery occurred. Because the rest of them, they definitely didn't discover me. They found the bodies, but that's it. And at least one of the discoveries was when the whole Berserker Dart incident happened. God damn it, no. That's not what I wanted. I just wanted to dash under that awning to get closer to him in the air. And instead it decided, oh, you wanted to slam your face into that and grab onto it, right? Well, that happened. Give me this. Did I forget one somewhere, or are we really just not making that much forward progress? I feel like I forgot one somewhere. Oh well. Either that or there's just a cluster of them somewhere. There we go. I assume something will be up here. Nope. A dead end is something that's up here. There's another one and a whole bunch of people that are about to be dead. Yeah, the only real downside to Shadow Vision is you can't always tell what floor people are on. And especially when you're looking at them from above. All you see is a bunch of people walking around. It's like, are they all in one place or are they scattered around the floors? Usually they'll be scattered around the floors. Well, that was almost a shame. Disappear that guy. Murderize that guy. And murderize that guy. Anyway, nothing bad happened. Knock knock. Huh. That honestly went smoother than expected. I really thought something was gonna go wrong along the way on that one. Either by my hand or not. That was a ballsy dive, and I really figured somebody was gonna see that. Get off the wall, please. Thank you. Okay. All that's left is the cleanup. What a tragic accident. He fell off his perch. Look, a dead body. Look, more dead bodies. If I had like a pile of runes of power for cooldown, I'd try just like shadow killing everyone I kill. But boy, that would take a while. Really, really good for body disposal though. Be very convenient. But as I said before, bodies also just make such good bait anyway. It's a really easy way to find people I may not have spotted. Okay, what I think is we wait till he turns his back and we fly across and deal with that guy. So I think they're just close enough that he'd see that one go down. I also could have gotten that guy on the way out, but, you know. Sometimes you want to just fly around like a crazy person. Nine more around somewhere. I think I found them. Or at least a bunch of them. Knock, knock. I just have too much fun taunting them. A little bit closer. Come on. No. You gotta take the bait. Hey. Hey. Look. Look, this guy's dead. Don't you care? What if I break more of your doors? You care about that? What about this one? See, I broke his heart by breaking his door. What a shame. I could have gone all the way around, but that was quicker. We're also running out of people on this map to kill anyway. Whoopsie. I found him. Somehow he didn't find me at the same time. He reacted real fast. Not fast enough, but real fast. 3 more somewhere. I assume probably more guys down on the ground floor somewhere, since we cleared through a lot of this place from the top. I wish Shadow Vision had just a bit more range. It's like, I keep running into these situations where people are, like, just outside its range. And it really makes finding these last few people very inconvenient. So I feel like I've walked up and down this whole map. I'll look around just a little bit more, and if I don't find them, I don't find them. I ain't gonna take the time looking all over for just 3 people. Now there's one of my missing targets. Oh, that's right, because I avoided dealing with him when I was coming through here before. And there's the other 2. Oh, right, because we didn't go over here. That was the thing. Of course, in my haste, I ran right in front of him. Oh, well. Now we can just get out of here. I feel like Jumper 2 really hasn't actually decreased our stamina costs that much. Like, I feel like Jumper 1 might have been a more significant difference. I guess from no reduction to some reduction is more of a difference from some reduction to more reduction. There we go, there's level 16. And ironically enough, the last family mission is the first one in the list. God damn it, body. Quit rebelling. Yeah, I could start getting Mirage as well, I guess. Get an increase in stealth that way. I wouldn't mind having Warp Strike. And dash invisibility would be nice as well. Just, like, this whole tier really doesn't do anything for me. So Shadow Pull for stealing dead bodies, if I was really trying to be perfectly stealthy, would be handy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't get the upgrade for Mesmerize. There we go. AoE Mesmerize. I honestly forgot it had an upgrade. For some reason I thought if it... I thought it either didn't have an upgrade or I already had and it was just like a duration increase. Back out into the field we go. And the reason we saved this one for last, because it's over in the capital. Bleh. Can't help but feel that going here to steal origami material seems excessive. I feel like we could find good paper for that somewhere else. But I guess it's like really high quality paper. So, I'll be honest, I'm no expert on, like, origami traditions or anything. Like, I know some of the how to do, but I don't know much about it on a deeper level. So maybe there's something special about that I don't know. Oh, there's civilians around in this one. My favorite. Didn't mean to break that door down, but it's fine. Ironically enough, there's less enemies at the capital than there were in High Castle this time. So I suppose they could easily be in more annoying places. So maybe this is a sign of how the Civil War is going. Well, that's a shame that you're just out of reach there. I didn't dare hop up because I wasn't sure if he was going to turn around the moment I hopped up. As people have probably figured out, I tend to start out trying to never be seen while I'm dealing with everybody, and then once it starts happening, the give up occurs, and I just start not worrying about being seen. Because, you know, once the first one's gone, the bonus is gone, so it really doesn't matter anymore at that point. It stops being special once you're seen at all. Which, don't get me wrong, if I held it together, the rank would still be better. But, you know. Sometimes it's a matter of just accepting your losses and moving on. Oh, hi there. No. Dang it. So you guys showed up right after the mesmerize went off, huh? Okay. Yes, clearly I wanted to go over that edge there, game. Thanks. Well, there went the never being seen idea again. Landed on something there. Not gonna lie, he surprised me as much as I surprised him, I think. Ninja. Ninja, ninja, ninja. You know, it's a good thing I can still target them when they're invisible. If I couldn't target them when they cloaked, boy, that would be so bad for me. It also doesn't help that I keep forgetting that I can mesmerize while attacking. That's what got me caught on that last one. Otherwise I would have thrown the mesmerize while in the assassinate animation. What's got you all upset? Like, obviously you found out about all the people dying, but I don't know why you flashed red for a second there. You really just aren't gonna turn around, are you? Definitely a case of I should have just went around because it would have been more efficient. But Mesmerize happened to come off cooldown at a good time, so I just went for it. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? Gate's closed, so we're not going that way. Well, there's an idol there, though. There we go. Give me that. Well, that's awkward. There's gonna be an entire generation that grows up terrified of doorways around here. Doorways and bushes. The two most terrifying things in this nation. I guess in ledges, too, though ledges are something people should already be a little worried about. Considering you could fall off at any time. I don't remember if we started from up there and came down or not, so I guess we should go this way. My short-term memory has just been, like, a disaster today. Which is weird, because I slept better last night than I did yesterday. That's not saying a lot, admittedly, but, you know. No one's there. You saw nothing. There we go. Some of these I just have zero hesitation, and I feel like half the time when I have that zero hesitation moment are the moments where I should have hesitated. Hi. Speaking of, if I just hesitated before smashing that door down, I would have seen that that guy was there. Worked out in this case, of course. But you get the idea. Something over there. It's just a bag of gold. It is an alternate route, though. That's always nice. Would you look at how many guys there are just in this building? My god. It's almost like this building is important or something. Crazy. Crazy concept. Oh, hi there. Oh, this cat's out of the bag now, isn't it? Once again, just that tiniest bit of impatience really throws a wrench in the works. This guy's all riled up. Yeah. I was hoping I could have rushed him quick enough. With him already alerted, that wasn't happening. I know I need to go up a floor to get the last thing, but gotta go down a floor to clean the house anyway. Enough. Or, you know, it just doesn't do the thing. Thanks, game. Thanks. Love it so much when it just refuses to give me those assassinates when somebody's mesmerized. This might be an early ending day after all, you know? It is just not the kind of day for this, apparently. You say that to the guy who's been systematically hunting down all of your comrades. Nine more to go. Where the hell? Make up your damn mind. Because he wasn't in alert mode, so I don't know why he was hopping up and down off of things. Or, I should say, the game didn't tell me he was in alert mode. God damn it. Swear to God. Don't know what you're on about with focus. Did a perfectly fine job of focusing on murdering everything that moved. Oh, this must be one of the ones you get to from the exterior or in an attic hole or something. Game, please. I would like to go over there, thank you. No, it's not the window. Is there it is... Oh. Okay, that's how I get in there. So I was on the right track, just not quite the right place. Oh, right, the ladder I saw before everything went sideways before. Right. Give me that. Vagrant blade. I don't really need a new sword, but I wouldn't say no to a new sword. Unless it's an arm and a leg like the fire sword was. I'm just gonna get us out of here. I'm not gonna worry about finding the last 5. That would take a while to hunt up and down the whole map for. And I've already been wasting enough time doing that. And to think, I also started this session by saying we were gonna start rushing through these maps better. And not killing all of them. And then I got annoyed again, and well, that idea went out the window. Oh yeah. Reach the top of the castle without killing anyone, huh? I can do that. I won't enjoy it, but I can do that. We'll go ahead and get this one out of the way before we stop. Because I think going into that fresh is going to not go well. Cycle to mesmerize. Now, she said don't kill anyone. She never said don't knock anybody out. But it does mean we need to avoid mask boys, because they're just gonna get back up and it's gonna be tedious. On the bright side, they gave us a pretty easy map to make a path like that happen. So, it won't be too bad. I'm just gonna mesmerize you for safety. Because what we can do is climb up this way. Gonna move him a little closer to the edge. Oh, fuck's sake, game. You know what? Let's just move you down here, shall we? Yeah, you know, I held the button, but clearly you don't need to pay attention to me doing that or anything, game. Well, that's gonna be a problem now, isn't it? Well, still won't us be... Okay, sure. Sure, game. Yeah. You say don't be discovered, but bodies count. Why not tell me that? Huh? Why not tell me that? Doesn't that sound like an important thing to tell the player? That they shouldn't let bodies be seen either? Like, you can argue all you want that should be assumed in a case like that. But a little bit of clarity goes a long way. Of course, you know, this would have never been a problem if the game actually didn't throw him when I told it to drop him. But, you know, God forbid I get what I want sometimes. And moments like what just happened with what I was saying is exactly why I'm like, yeah, we're ending soon, because I can feel the salt just getting worse. Ow. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. For some reason, on this platform, you can watch me fill up the drop meter, and he throws him anyway. Why? What is wrong with this stupid game sometimes? Where it just ignores what you tell it to do, and decides, no, I know better than you. I'm going to ruin your run now. It's like, it's so stupid. Like, I have to imagine that there's just, like, some kind of blocker on that ledge so you're not allowed to drop people there. But maybe, you know, just prompt the player unable to drop here, rather than having them hurl a body into space. Is like, sneaking through this area isn't that hard. Unless the game decides to make it hard for you. Like right there where it decided you want to warp to that one, right? Not the one you're trying to warp to. So much goddamn fiddle. Apparently I'm just gonna have to leave this guy here and hope for the best. Because attempting to move him just is gonna lead to more problems. Actually, yeah. I was gonna say I could mesmerize him and walk the body past him, but there's so many other people around. He is definitely gonna see him there, though. And before anybody suggests throwing him off the map or anything, I'm pretty sure that'll count as killing him, which won't be any good for our goal either. Eh, fuck it, I'll just carry the idiot for the moment. Nope, this is gonna end in tears. This is gonna end in tears. Well, I can probably find a better place to store the body now that I fell down here. Because it looks like this guy doesn't go past this spot, so I can just leave him here. And that should be okay. And watch, we're gonna get to the end of the stage, and that body's gonna somehow get found. And then I just give up. As for what's worth, I don't have a problem with the game imposing conditions like this on us. I honestly am happy that they do, because otherwise it would just be a matter of I keep on doing exactly what I've been doing, which is just stabbing everyone in sight. But, like I said, I do wish they had properly informed me of the entirety of the conditions instead of being like, oh yeah, here's your entire situation, except no, that's not actually the entire situation. Okay, there's the other exit. So I need to get past Heckle, Jekyll, and Moron over here. And head down here. Because they did say the top of the castle, which I presume is the fort back the other way? No? No, I think I was on the right track in the first place. The fact that there's an exit sign... Oh no, that was just it not representing in a way that I understood. So we might actually be okay. I'm just gonna have a bit of a fiddle ahead of me to get past this point. Yeah, this is probably the place because there's still more guards here. Oh, but there's an area higher as well. Yeah, I gotta go all the way around this trail. Okay. I had a feeling this was too short with the way I was moving through it. That's the idea. How you doing? You're right. God damn it, game. Yay for invisible areas that you can't pass into. Yay! Fuck's sake. That was 100% robbery. Yes, that was unpathable terrain. I knew that. But sometimes you can get away with falling down onto it and just kind of sticking a little bit for a little while. And I was going to use that to buy myself the time I needed. But no, this stage in particular has to be the pickiest pain in the ass. This is just so annoying. Okay, let's just do the same thing we did before. Ow, my legs. Move the body. Come on. Turn around, jackass. Ow. Wow, wow. Yep, the other way we did it was better. Noted. Oh, and I forgot to restock my potions like a goddamn Nimrod. Great. Love it. God. Yeah. So annoyed right now. Like, they give you the tools to get past a lot of these situations without it being a problem. But Jesus Christ. Do they also make everything so finicky at times that it's the opposite of actually any kind of easy, efficient ways to do things. Presumably our goal is past that gate? No, it's all the way up there, because that's the castle. It's been long enough since we'd been here that I forgot some of the layout here. Also, it doesn't help that, you know, we were much more readily able to fly through here when I could just bash everybody and be done with it. On the bright side, I can still split up some of the mess. I just can't have any fun by throwing bodies around at people or anything. You know, if he fell off and died, I was going to be very, very unhappy. Nope, still can't reach that window unless I can manage to land him on this fence. Fuck me. Nope, it's one of those fences that are just never gonna play ball. Ah, yes, because right here is where inner peace exists, apparently. Nowhere else, only right here. I still need to not hurt people, so this is not an ideal position to find myself in. Thankfully, our nearest exit isn't actually that far away. Let's see. Proof positive that I can be sneaky when I want to be. So I already proved that the first time. And when we were doing the early missions. Let's let the plot unfold, and then we'll probably wrap up here. In the end, not that far from normal ending time. Okay. Okay. Had to break one more thing before I left, apparently. Good lord. Well, everything about the move was intended up until I phased through the floor on impact. That part was a problem. Yep, looks like she's far enough along that they're gonna inter her. Suppose that explains the bad feeling we had. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta clip through things. Oh, we're just in time. We will do what we can, considering we're supposed to be protecting the village as a whole anyway. The teacher's mask is just slightly too happy for this scene.
さよ。
サイのまさかのショー。
No. This is hers to do. Really loud goddamn door, though. Hmm. I have mixed feelings about the fact that we have an essence ore right above where we put our people that choose to go in the pit before they lose everything. I have a bad feeling that something's gonna get made out of that we're not gonna like. Hmm. Yeah. Better protection for the village wouldn't be a bad idea. But I can't help but feel that a ritual like that might also end up acting as a signpost for anybody that wasn't able to find the village before, might find it because of that. I don't know. Mixed feelings on that plan. I mean, in some cases, that's just the nature of life as well. Eventually, all things are lost. That's just the way things are. Just gotta hold on to the positive as best you can. Yeah. Smear's not here. All the way over there. Okay. Ow, my legs. We'll go settle the rest of this plot development. So that we don't walk into this the moment we start. Where the hell? Oh, I see. There's ledges to climb back here. Well, it's a peaceful place to be, that's for sure. Yeah, I went to get those things. That's our job. That's what we're here to do. Look after everybody. Yeah, a chunk of it's on our shoulders, that's for sure. You don't need to know about this thing. This thing is probably bad news. Yeah. Well, that's helpful. If there's any truth to any mysticism tied to any of that, that might actually be very important. But, like I said, that will do it for today. Let me see if I can find us a good target. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead and support Pazzy on his affiliate anniversary. I don't know how much longer he'll be going, because I think he started before we did today. But we'll throw it his way, maybe because he's good people. So, thank you all for taking the time to be here. Sorry I was not at my best today. You know, these things happen, but I try to keep that mental state from bleeding into this, but, you know, unavoidable and all of that at times. We will be back on Monday as usual, because, you know, Sunday is Sunday. It'll probably be more of this unless I get something else in my head before then. Though, fun fact, Hellpoint did really well on YouTube. This hasn't been. But neither of them are, like, especially popular, so it's kind of interesting on that one. Get that timer started before I forget and continue rambling without any means of getting out. And it's a little bit of a low note to end out on a scene like that as well, but, you know. At the rate the game's going, I don't know if we're gonna get a happy scene to balance things out, so we'll go with that as our ending point for the day. And that's about all I've got, I think. I don't really have any, like, amazing thoughts to add to anything today. So, thank you all again. Be good to Pazzy, he's good people. Be sure to make him feel good on his affiliate anniversary, and I will see you all on Monday. Good night.